Heading back to 2002, how old were you? Where were we meeting?
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, so going back to 2002 when I first started coming to Northbridge, man, sophomore in high school, looking for something new, areas where, again, I could be a part of a worship team, join, contribute, be a part of a youth group that actually wanted to meet.
So I grew up going to my family's church. And then once we got married in 2014, I joined Andrew at Northbridge and have been there ever since.
I wanted to get involved because I knew where the church was going, and in spite of the fact that we're meeting in a high school and I'm having to lug my drums back and forth, to and from, setting up microphones, being told I'm playing too loud, meeting at the ministry center, trying out for the worship team with Michelle and a Matchbox little Fisher Price speaker.
In 2016, we were pregnant with our first son. So when I started coming to Northbridge with Andy, once we got married, we were still at the high school too. So once we got pregnant with Easton, we were involved in the prayer walkthroughs with the studs. I remember it being metal beams and dirt everywhere, but we got to walk through and just seeing the fruits of everything. You think back then, almost 12 years ago, I felt like our pledge was very small and that we weren't making a difference.
I mean, I still remember purchasing our chairs that, are part of the building now.
Yeah.
Saying like, these are chairs that we bought and we can claim.
But now to see bigger picture, what everybody has done in order to get to where we are now. And now we're bursting at the seams. So just to see it grow even more than that, it's more than just one little pledge. It's more than just our little family. It's amazing to see when everybody comes together, really what it turns into.
And I can't say like we ever thought we'd be at the point where we are now, to see that the church is growing at the rate it's growing, and then we're in the opportunity now to expand, knowing that, again, we were given so little at the beginning, but to see what that's turned into and how that's impacted a lot of people's lives for the better is really cool to see.
Having kids is hard and scary, and you're not called to do it alone. You're not called to go through life alone. So when it comes to raising kids and who you're surrounding them with, yourselves with, what they're being fed, you think about all of that. And when you go through challenges and things that you would never think you'd go through as parents, the church really stood in the gaps and provided resources, prayer. And, people can always say, oh, we're praying for you in the hard times. Northbridge really was there for us in more ways than we can count. It's interesting now to see our kids going to church that we prayed for when Easton was still in my belly, because we were still pregnant with him. So it's full circle now to then expand, and now thinking of their future and what that'll be like for them. I'm excited to see what it's going to do for their faith walk with Christ as they become teenagers and they get to go to youth, their own service. And it's really about them. Right now, they're going through the rhythms with us as a family, but I'm excited to see what that'll do for them as they become individuals and they form their own friendships. And it's just about leaving a legacy. So they're the next generations of this all.
I like Northbridge because everybody has kind hearts that they show, and then I can tell because they're always saying hello, and then Mr. Tom is always there to give me my daily Sunday high fives.
To have a building that we can call our own and to have worked so hard, both as individuals, as a family, but to see the church community kind of really take ownership of it too, and really contribute, knowing that, again, we're trying to build something that's going to last forever.